Hello and welcome. This is a short video that demonstrates how you can use Emerald to make a report of the abdominopelvic scan, an ultrasound scan. We take a male patient as an example. There is another video about female abdominopelvic scan as well. So in this one, we look at the male abdominopelvic report. To start off, when you open the Emerald software for a male patient, you will have to select is it an adult or a child. So let's take the case of an adult. And then this is the screen that you see, where on the right hand side you see the report, which is the all normal default report for this patient. Except for the patient name and the referring doctor and so on, there is nothing entered specifically for this patient in the report. So this is just the all normal default report. I'll scroll through this so that you get an understanding of the structure of the report. To start with, in the abdominopelvic scan, you start with the liver and then the gallbladder, the pancreas, the spleen, the kidneys, the measurement of the kidneys, the urinary bladder, prostate, ending with hernias, if any. So this is the overall structure of the different organs that are listed. Then the impression. So currently the default impression is no abnormalities detected, and then there is some general information for the patient. It's optional; you can choose to have it or not. And then the signature box where the doctor performing the scan would be signing on the report. So this is the overall structure of the report, and this is what you see on the right hand side of the screen. On the left hand side of the screen, you see the various organs that are listed. We have grouped them into upper and lower. So under lower, we have under upper, we have the liver, gallbladder, and so on, all the way down to the kidneys. And in the lower abdomen, it is the urinary bladder and the prostate, and so on. So let's say now you have a couple of findings that you need to document. So let's say there is a hydatid cyst in the liver that you have seen while you're doing the scan, and you've also seen that there is an enlargement of the prostate. So how do you document these two things? Well, it's quite simple. You would have to dictate the medical term. So let's say it is a hydatid cyst in the liver. So if you were to dictate it, if you have a typist, the person would then press the search button and type. It can as well be that the report is composed by a radiologist himself or herself. So both options are there. Either you can have a typist or you can do it yourself. In any case, so you come to the search screen and you type the first few letters of the pathology or the condition that you would like to make a note of. So it was hydatid cyst, and then you see immediately with the first few letters, it shows up a number of options. So in the liver, we have a few different diagnoses for the hydatid cyst. So there's a daughter cyst or a daughter cyst, and you want to note the volume of that. Liver calcifications may or may not be seen, right? So depending on what is the relevant one, so let's say this is the relevant one, so you click that, and when you click that, what's interesting to note is that it's immediately appearing here. A cyst measuring a certain length, breadth, and height with a certain volume is seen in a specific location. Daughter cysts are seen and wall calcifications are seen. So not only is, so this is the observation text which appears here under the liver paragraph, but also in addition to that, you will find that if you scroll down to the impression, there is a line of text added here which says hydatid cyst is seen in the liver. Yeah. There's also a small paragraph of text which is added automatically. This is some information about this condition or this pathology to the patient written from a patient perspective. Yeah. So with just one click, we have text appearing in the observation section for that organ, in this case the liver, the impression, the corresponding impression is coming, and in some information is given to the patient. In some cases, there is also a suggestion that appears here. Depending on the case, it could be an MRI scan, it could be a blood test, it could be a repeat scan, whatever. So relevant suggestions will also appear here automatically. So this is how, in general, we note abnormalities, but there's still one small thing left, which is the measurements that have to be entered here. So for that, we click on the red star at the top. When we click on the red star at the top, it shows me a form with a number of fields that I need to fill. So here I need to enter the hydrated cyst length. So let's say I do that, and then the breadth, then the height, and then where is the cyst seen, in which lobe or segment is it. So you can select that from this drop down list. So let's say it's segment 2, and then you press the done button, and then this is done. So now you see that the sentence is complete. Cyst measuring 7 mm and so on with a certain volume is seen in this segment 2. So this was how you note the hydrated cyst. We'll take another example, which was an enlarged prostate. Again, the procedure is the same, but I'll also show you another way to do it. So if you click on the word prostate, it will show you a list of possibilities or list of pathologies or conditions under prostate. So you can directly select any of these. But if you don't want to manually look for the pathology, in this case there are not too many, so it's still quickly possible to get to the pathology of your choice. You can always use a search button here, and you can search here. So let's say I want to say enlargement, and then I see that under prostate there are a number of enlargements that are coming with just the first few letters typed. So let's say it is a grade 2 enlargement and there is no median lobe indentation. So then I select this. If there was some median lobe indentation, then I would select this. But if there is none, then this is the appropriate one. And as soon as I select that, you can see that the button has been selected here. The color has changed. And if you go down, then you see that under prostate it says it's moderately enlarged and there is no significant indentation into the bladder base. So this is the addition to the observation section. As usual, you will see that it's there in impressions, and there's also some information about what prostate enlargement means to the patient. Yeah. So this completes the demonstration, the simple demonstration. It shows you how you can select abnormalities. The simplest way is to search by clicking on the search button. If you have to fill up some numbers, typically measurements, such as in this case, the size of a cyst or the size of an organ, you can click on the red star. And with this, the report is now complete. You will find more information about Emerald and how to make different kinds of reports using Emerald on our website and also on our YouTube channel, which are listed here on this page. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.